Hey, I'm live. So like the title says, it's braised short ribs. I'll tell you how I did it. I have to tell you how I did it because I didn't make a video on how I did it because it's too hard for me right now. With the iPhone, I gotta figure this out, and putting the video from the iPhone to the laptop that's not an Apple. Eventually it'll take an Apple, but we're not there yet. Taters are cooking. I started the whole process at 4 o'clock. And, well, yeah, this is when they're done. And this is when they know they're done. You take 2 forks, you put them in the top of the short rib, and you go. And it just easily pulls apart. So, as last I checked, it's not there. Wasn't too long ago, but either way, what I got these are taters. This over here, this is a BLM thing that I learned from him. But I got pureed parsnip. I steamed it for a little bit first, just to soften it up, and then put it in this thing until it looked like almost like mashed potato consistency itself. That with the potatoes and some what's that stuff? Heavy cream, probably butter, salt, pepper. That'll make my bed for my short rib. Which I'm gonna do the potatoes too with the masher, not the ricer this time. With the masher, it's a little bit like that's already gonna be really thick in there, so I don't want the whole thing to gloop. I guess that's a word, right? Gloop, get gloopy. And yeah. And then I'm going to strain out the liquid from the braising liquid, and we'll make a quick little gravy out of that. And we'll be done with this. It'll be good. So, first of all, I got a comment last night. I got here, I looked around, I saw all the things I had to do, and I said, no, I don't want to do it. And it's as simple as that. I'm not going to explain it any other way. One leg is weird on this thing. But anyway. No, it looks really weird. But anyway, it's all good. Probably because that one's fucked up again. Yeah, no. Anyways, I started off, I got the Dutch oven. I started off salt and pepper on the short ribs. Let them sit for a little bit while you cut up your mirepoix, or your, basically it's a mirepoix when you it's almost a sofrito, because they say the difference between a mirepoix and a sofrito is that a mirepoix is just the mix of the carrots, onions, and celery, which is 2 parts carrot to 1 part, or 2 parts onion to 1 part carrot and celery. Same thing for a sofrito in Italy, but then they cook it down in olive oil. basically they cut the. I believe they cut the moisture out of it. I believe that is the actual difference between them. Uh, not to be confused with uh, Cajun or even Mexican sofritos. Mexican sofrito with one F, which and the Cajun cooking or Southern cooking here in the U.S. with the Holy Trinity. Although you can say the Holy Trinity if you would like, but it's basically green green peppers substituting for the carrots. So just another vegetable sugar, basically. I don't know what you call it. Vegetable sugar, you know what I mean. It's just another source of sweetness, and some people in Mexico add garlic into it, and that's what they say their difference is. Uh, when you say it in Southern, garlic would be Pope. So you got the Holy Trinity and the Pope, which is basically onions, celery, green peppers, and garlic. And I don't know why they. I guess, I guess with the sofrito that I made before on the channel, I did it in the fruit processor and put it down into a paste, and then slowly added uh, olive oil to it as well, and then cooked everything out. So I guess that's the major difference there between sofrito and braised. Hey, Philfon, yeah, braised ribs, braised. Or no, I guess it was. Man, the English language is so fucked up. Braised has an I in it. Come on. And I didn't brine anything either. Okay, I'll show you. At the risk of people saying, "Oh, you're boiling meat," no, I'm just kidding. You can see they're uh, they're just about done. Let's check them out. It happens real quick, too. Mm. Mm. It's getting there. It's not there yet, though. Keeping it just like that, low simmer, and keeping it like that forever till you get that pull that you want. And it'll happen just like that, too. You'll see it. Be another probably 20 minutes anyway. So I'm going to use a cornstarch slurry to make the gravy. Uh, Normally, I would make a roux and all that and use liquid from this to make the gravy. But tonight, I think I'm going to try to just use a cornstarch slurry and see if I can make it work. I see lots of people using it. I've used it before, but we'll see if it works for this. Pretty sure it should. Just depends on the ratios, right? Oh, and how my bills doing? After today, I'm now the Bills fan. Yeah, not really, you know.
burn wood tonight. I'll shut this off. But as it cools down overnight, it'll go back on to this one line. The boiler won't be on it all downstairs. Upstairs, the boiler probably not.
Upstairs will come on. If upstairs comes on, that means your boiler's turned on still. So, and you'd have to leave that hot liquid. That's why water retains heat like it does. You would have to leave those heaters like without heat for a long time before they lost their actual heat.
Unless it's 20 below zero.
Unless it's 20 below zero, which then it'll run automatically.
When it gets, I'll do it this way for now, as long as the temperature is below 0, 10 or so above.
Right.
You have to watch it when it gets below that. Then we'll turn this down, turn the boiler on.
Yeah, we'll do that. Yep. Yeah. Well.
I just sent a message to Matt. See what he says.
Yeah. Well,
I'd like to know how that heats the house. Here he is.
that's probably him right there.
Hello.
Right. Yeah. Getting there. Those are different. Those are definitely. They're about done here. I hear something going on at that football game. Yeah.
And so it might run. I turned it up a little bit. It's a little bit lower, but I wouldn't change your thermostat or turn your thermostat down.
Well, the upstairs I turned up a little bit in my room, and then Bruce said it got really warm in his room. And the mini split thing hasn't come on upstairs in his room at all.
Well, ever since you shut it down, it might have come up a little bit.
A little bit.
It might have, sorry, but
It doesn't matter if the mini split thing isn't
all right. So pretty much got some taters. They're pretty much done. We're just waiting on these short ribs to come together here. And yeah, my father and my brother Matt are talking about the mini split.
Back room, you got that at 75. So when that room out there reaches below 75, it's on. I'm thinking I'll burn the wood tonight. It would be really warm. I thought I'd burn the wood tonight, and then as it dies down overnight,
So, anyways,
on again, and probably the boiler won't come on at all tonight. But it doesn't have to.
I'm gonna take a little bit of this and put it in with this, just to blend it together. I guess I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I'll just throw it into there and just mash it all together. Might do that too. As a matter of fact, I'm probably gonna do that. So, anyways. Oh yeah. That's gonna be one hell of a flavorful liquid. I'll tell you that. So, anyways, cheers. All right, time for a cheers. Cheers to all you guys drinking out there. Hope everything's good with all you drinkers, alcoholics. Cheers.
Bruce said that the boiler came on in his room because it was that warm. But I guess turn it back a little bit. Maybe the flip thing will come on up there. Right now it's still putting out heat right here. No, he doesn't. But that upstairs is probably more for.
All right, I think we're gonna shut off these potatoes here shortly. So, this is one of those things. It's not super expensive, not super cheap for the meat. The short ribs are pretty. Everything's going that way. But the other stuff that I'm using, I'm not using much. And even with the braising liquid. So did I finish that? So anyways, after I seared off the ribs, I set them aside and I put the onions in first, sweated the onions out with a little bit of the red wine, and just got the fond off the bottom of the pan as much as I could. And from there, I put in the rest of the mirepoix, the onions and the celery and the carrots, and I had some roasted garlic that I made, and put that in there with half beef stock and half wine, about half, so that it comes up to about that far from the bottom of the short ribs. Brought it up to a boil, turned it down to this, and that's what we got. Oh, and I put rosemary, thyme, and peppercorns in there as well. Let's see, what else? I didn't really put anything else in there, I don't think.
Where are you at?
There's no flour. There's nothing like that. I mean, you can, if you wanted to, you could you could do that, but it's worthless. I wouldn't do that. Don't do that. Actually, don't do that. Just don't. I mean, that's about it. I mean, I put salt and pepper, of course. Oh, and I put some of this umami blend. You can pause it if you want there, but yeah, I had to put some of that in there. All right, let's turn that off.
I'm not worried about the boiler much right now. It doesn't have antifreeze in it. It should have. It's not a problem anyway, but yeah, the temperature it is now, I think if it gets down again.
I'll leave that right down there.
I worry a little more and do different things with
That stovetop stays hot for a while. Say that 5 times fast. That stovetop stays hot for a while.
I would guess that's where I am.
Okay, whatever.
Okay.
But anyways, what time are you drinking? I'm drinking now, XM. You can hear me out. You can undercook your potatoes, but it's really hard to overcook your potatoes. I mean, you'd have to leave them there for a while. Like, those are going to be fine. Just like that. So, anyways. Now we're at this point. Just waiting for them. So, I got this red wine because it said yellow. Anybody know what yellow means? Come on. Tell me what yellow means. Yellow. Alright, the sounds of just bumbling away, right? Probably can't even hear that. I hardly can. We're going to strain these off. Those are strained. Hunk of butter. A little bit of heavy cream in there. Then we're going to start mashing it. pretty good for now. So I'll get this in there. Yeah, that really cured nice. It's the end of the masher. Don't want to work them too much. Just enough. Okay, that's about, I mean, I think I'm going to add one more thing to it. And that, one more thing, is about not much sour cream. That's it. That's it. Don't go anymore. Boy, they feel like just light and yeah. Fluffy AF. Cloud fluffy. I can feel there's still little chunks in there, but I don't think that's a bad thing. I'm gonna put a bit of pepper in there. Huh? Is that not going good? My new team losing?
Yes, they're gonna lose,
Haha.
but it's really close, 44-42.
Jeez.
Written time enough left to do anything now.
Stir that right in there. Okay. Let's try it. Try it, right? I don't need shit. That's pretty damn good. The parsnips come in kind of later, but everything is so smooth and creamy and fluffy and wow. Okay. That is delicious. That works. Okay. So let's get this set here. We're gonna put potatoes in this bowl down here. Potato parsnip puree. Loveliness. That is gonna take to that gravy that's gonna come out of this so well. Is there a late game?
Yeah.
What's the late game?
Chiefs and somebody.
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Go with somebody else.
I think it's the Chiefs.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I don't mind if the Chiefs lose. Does that mean? I mean, I don't know. Let's check this here before I get too much more into this here. Guys ready? Ah. Ah. That's got like just a little bit more, and that'll be ready.
Chargers and Chiefs.
Chargers and Chiefs. Go Chargers! YOLO! Give me another drink of that wine. Okay. Oh, I gotta make this too. Yes. Yeah, very hard. Let's see. I think there's gonna be quite a bit of liquid left over out of this. So I'm gonna do that. And that. So about 2 heaping of these fish. Not totally. Don't overheat it. I think for the liquid I have
44, 42.
44, 42.
And you gain.
My new team lost already. I quit. I'm done with it. But anyways, after you get your couple teaspoons of cornstarch in there, you figure you almost add just as much water as you did cornstarch. It's like equal parts. You'll feel it. I mean, if it's really gloopy, there's that word again. You know you gotta add more water, but that right there, see, you thought it would have been gloopy right in the beginning, then all of a sudden it didn't stay that way. So that's when you know you got it pretty much. But like I made that now I'm gonna have to keep on stirring that though. That stuff on the fork. But hey, that's fine. So this is almost getting there. We're almost ready to pull this. This style of cooking, you don't really have to let the meat rest. It's all right, you know, you don't have to reconstitute any juices. Yeah, there's tons of juices all over. Plus, we're going to make this gravy, which is going to pop it over the edge. Fucking Bills. Fucking New York teams. Fucking football. Why did I ever fucking start watching this shit again? Just kidding. You know I love it. Can't get enough of it. Okay, so we got the short ribs here going, and it's just about time to boil them out. We got these beautiful mashed potato puree, parsnip puree thing. We're about to pull these out and then strain all the liquid off and make the liquid into our little gravy, which we'll see if the slurry doesn't do it totally. I'm gonna have to go to other things, but I think they'll be fine. I really do. Speaking of that, we gotta get this other pan in there. use the same pan that I cooked the potatoes in because no sense in not, right? Now get all of our juices dumped into it through our handy dandy strainer. We're going to be on. Okay, we're just about done. Let me go out and burn one. You guys watch this. Alright, I think we're pretty much ready to pull this. Let's just look at it for a little while, right? Just look at it. Yeah. Oops. Where'd the bone go? Now this piece right here, not really that edible. Some people might eat it, but I like to cut that off. But all the rest of this is lovely. I mean, oh boy. So this one still has a bone in it, right? Not anymore. Yeah. That one still has a bone in it too. It's so soft though that I can't pick it up. Yep. This is when you know you've done well. You can't do it the opposite way. There's 3 of them, 4 or 5 of them, because I checked those ends already. This was that thin one. Oh, oh, fatty there. But oh, here. Check out how that fork just glides right through that. I mean, it's nothing anymore. Collagen broke down into gelatin. And another one. And another one bites the dust. Okay. I'm going to take these pieces out. Trying not to get all the stalks in there, you know. 3. 4. 5. And 6. So that becomes what you get out of it, basically. I mean, I have to cut off some of the really fatty stuff that went around the bone, but it's kind of what you get from the whole thing. Now, come right over here. We're just going to drain this off. Sorry if you can't see it. I gotta turn it this way. All right, that's about. Give that a little push in there. That's about what I'm going to take from there. Now this sits to cool, so I can toss that. This here. Get this small burner and put it right up there on 7. See what happens with 7, right? Now that's going to heat up, start to boil a little bit. Get our handy dandy whip out. So you can see all that I used right there. I have extracted all the flavor from everything that's there, obviously. And it's all concentrated right into this liquid. Once that just comes to a boil here. We're gonna go in with our stir. I think I got that. Oh, just about perfect. Yeah, but now I gotta whisk. Well, with the heat. You can see it's getting nice and thick. Yeah, that was pretty much the perfect amount, I think. That's gonna thicken up a little bit. And if I have to, I can add a little bit of beef stock to it, but I think if I have to do that, I would do that tomorrow. Set that there. Mm-hmm. They ought to decent. I never mashed puree. Pieces right over there like that. I don't have any garlic or parsley. Oh, and then for the piece, that's us, whatever it is you say. Okay, you got that. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Here. There you go. You know, you can have a vegetable with this if you want. I just like it this way. Meat and potatoes, man. I'll do a vegetable if you want. I mean, I'm not against that, but let's taste it. The meat really does just pull apart. Hmm. Mm-mm. Mm. Mm. Hold on. Let's wait a second. Wait a second. Bear with me here. I'm trying to figure this out. I can't keep on going back and forth, can I? Where's my beer? Damn it. That's like the best thing I've ever cooked. Damn near hands down. That's like the best thing I've ever made. Oh, that's good. Um, Here, let me do this. Specially made bite that I just love. Almost. All of it. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Eat it.
Yeah, uh-huh.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good, right?
Whatever it is.
It's one of the best things I've ever done. Okay. Oh. Like I always say with the ribs, beef ribs, that is, that I would rather braise beef ribs all day long rather than smoke them. You just get that so much more unctuous, rich, flavorful, everything that it's about thing. And it's not really that hard. And when you get a bite like that and you go, yeah, this one is like, wow, 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. Mirba, you have to have the thyme, you have to have the rosemary. Don't overdo it. The garlic comes through definitely too with the roasting it first. Put your oven at 350. Cut your whole bulb right in half. Little olive oil, butter right in that oven on a piece of aluminum foil, probably about 15 minutes. Pull it out. It's kind of soft at that point, and it squeezes right out of its skin, which is way easier than trying to peel them. That's good. I'm gonna have to do that more, I guess. And I don't think I'm gonna go back to making just potatoes either. Because and parsnip. Gives it such a flavor that it's like. Usually, I use mashed potatoes as a base in this instance, like just to be part of the texture, basically. But this, with the parsnips, makes it more of the flavor as well. And so, just once again, unctuously creamy. And you're thinking, that piece is going to be really fatty, and it just, no, there's no, it's gone. It's like, this plate is going to be gone here shortly. Mm-hmm. Okay, that one had a little tiny chunk of parsnip still left. But because I steamed it first, fucking worked great. I'm not, yeah. I don't know what to say anymore. All I know is this is so good that you should try it. You should do it. Anybody should try this. Everybody should try this. I mean, that's just beyond this world deliciousness. I say that, I know. Everybody's saying, well, it's your food. Well, I'll tell you when I failed. Tell you when it doesn't taste good. And I'll tell you when it tastes good. Same time. Not gonna lie to you. That's why part of the reason why I do it live. Because when I fuck up, you see it and that's it. Of course, there's not much fucking up there. I'm almost full from this. And I can't still stop eating it. I can't even explain it. That is, in my opinion, by far the best way to cook short ribs. By miles. I mean, all right. I'm going on and on, I know. Here, cheers. YOLO. When you figure out what that means, go ahead and comment. Right, you see it, YOLO. Pause if you have to, right? Right. I'm going to put all this stuff away. This is one of those dishes where you can just get it out the next day, heat it up, and put it all together first, and then heat it up, and boom. Gentle heat. Don't make Chef Mike do all your cooking. He's just there to warm things. Right, Chef Mike? He's a cool guy wherever you go. But anyways, love you guys. And I'll see you on the next one. Hopefully that'll be next Saturday. We'll see though. Never know. Never know what's going to happen, right? And I'm going to tell you guys, if you take anything away from me with my recipes or what I cook or what you see me cook, this is the one. This is the one. And if you want me to do it a little bit more in depth of how I put all the stuff together in the Dutch oven, I'd have to make a separate video on that. Which I might. As a matter of fact, I might have made a video already once or twice on this. This time it came out better than usual, though, for some reason. And I think it has to do with that parsnip puree, too. That's just making it. I gotta say, thanks to BLB for that. Cooking with RT. All right. Love you guys. And I'll see you on the next one. Subscribe, all that jazz, Do all that stuff. Thanks for watching again, as usual. And I'll see you on the next one.